Okay, in this video we're going to talk about using the special screws that will help with your guide rail brackets and track stars if you're mounting to the Festool table. So the reason these are helpful is that their table has this slot very low on its profile. And so if you put your guide rail bracket on here like so, and we tighten up the knobs, because this is so low, you can see, this will bend. And so when you get a rail on here, it can just lean back. This doesn't affect accuracy necessarily. It is just sort of an aesthetic thing. It'll feel better if the whole thing doesn't rock when you raise the rail. And so that's what the special screws are for. So let's take this back off. And this instruction applies to both guide rail brackets and track stars because they use the same base plate. And so we have this pair of threaded holes, which is what these screws go into. Now, what you want to do is you get your thread lock that came with your set. You want to put a little thread lock on both of these screws. I'm not doing it for the sake of this video, just for tidiness, but I am going to just start one of these in here by hand. And we don't want to use a wrench here. We don't need to, because we are going to just finger tighten them later to get just the right feel for what we want to do here. So basically the large heads on these are going to grip the top of this profile and keep the whole thing from rocking. But you still want to have it be able to move back and forth on the rail. So a key thing to remember is that thread lock is not going to set up for a little while. So when you get this all calibrated, you want to just leave it in place for a bit until the thread lock sets up. So let's put this back on. So we're ready to go here. Tighten the knobs. Okay, so just turn it in with your fingers until that head contacts the top of the rail. And you don't want to smash it because then that's going to inhibit this thing moving back and forth. Just touch it. Okay, so now we can tell if it's right. I'm going to loosen the knobs and just pull on a little bit. Okay, so that's not rocking, but I can still move it back and forth. Okay, so that says I've done it right. So again, give it some time for the thread lock to set up, and then you're in business. And that's it. Thanks for watching.